Hello everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to change the battery for BMW 5 Series, 535i or similar models that have their battery down here in the trunk under the floor of the trunk. As you can see here, I have already purchased a new Varta battery. Of course, it's an AGM gel battery with 12 volt, 105 ampere and 950 CCA. And for you to understand what's the CCA, it's the indicator called cold cranking ampere, which is very important when you're starting your vehicle, especially for vehicles equipped with an auto stop-start mechanism like most BMWs. So this parameters you have to check and make sure that you buy exactly the same as the one that you have already in the car. So for you to reach the battery, you need to pull here this leather part, and you will have here two 10mm knots that you need to undo so you can remove the whole floor of the trunk and you can expose the battery. So here I have already loosened them up. I have, as I said, the 10mm socket. So after you do that, you can easily remove the floor and you can totally pull it out. Okay, so now we have the battery exposed. Also, you need to remove this small panel storage, whatever that was here. You just need to slide it out, and if you need, you can pull out the clips on this thing, like this one. You just pull it so you can loosen it up, this plastic panel. So now you have the battery, you have the negative and the positive. For you to take it out, you need to undo this bolt. I already undid it. It's a 13mm socket job, another 13 here, and another one here on the side. You can see it. After that, we will undo the ventilation hose, which is situated on the side here, this small hose. You can just pull it out, and then you take out the negative first, and then you take out the positive with the power distribution unit. So now that I have done the 13mm here and the 13mm down, I can totally take out this bracket that's used to fix the battery. So as I said, there's another 13mm socket here. You can see it right inside there, and another one in the back here, which I'm about to undo now. So to sum it up, as I said, this bracket with a 13mm here, 13mm here, and a 13mm down there, and another 13 on the right side, and another 13 in the back, right down here. Should be fine now. Here we go. We undone the screw. You don't have to do it till the end, until it comes out. Just do a little bit until this piece that's used to fix the battery come out. So now you will have two pieces with a 13mm. One of them was behind the battery and one of them on the right side. Now we will need to do the negative pole first. We need to take it out first to avoid any short circuits. If you remove the plus while the negative is connected, you don't want to do that. So always remove the negative first, and then we will do the positive and the power distribution unit. To do it, I think it's a 10mm socket will do the job. I would suggest you always wear the protective gloves for your safety. So here you go, the 10mm. You don't want to loosen it up to the maximum, you just want to loosen it up a little bit until this connection can slide out. I think we need to do a little bit more. Now that we have undone the negative, we just put it on the side. Be careful, don't strain these little wires. and now it's time to do the positive. So it's normally this plastic is closed, so you just need to open this compartment as well as this compartment. Then you have a 10mm and a 13mm bolts that you need to undo to take out the whole power distribution center with the positive cable. So now that they are both loose, and this one is loose as well, you can pull it out, and then you can pull this one out as well. Before removing the power distribution center, I want to show you these clips here. You can see this metal part. You just need to pull it out because there's a small clips here. So if you just loosen the bolt and then you remove it, pull it to the outside, it will come out. Same thing from the back here. You just pull it out, it will click like this, and then this thing is movable now. Now I have the battery on the loose. Don't forget to undo the ventilation hose right here. You just need to pull it out like this. So don't forget this one. And now you can remove the battery using these handles. Be careful, it's heavy. If you have the same battery like mine, the 105 ampere, it's around 30 kilograms, so it's a bit heavy. So make sure that you take care while you're lifting it, or call for someone to help you while you are removing the old one and putting the new one. Okay, so now that we have the new one in place, what you need to do is close the handles, and then you remove the positive first, because this is the one we will connect first. So reverse operation of the same way of taking out the battery. We will fix the positive pole first and make sure it's secure, and then connect the negative in the end. You can use the same plastic covers to put on the old battery until you dispose it correctly as per the manufacturer's instructions. So I put the positive pole, and now I'll fix the power distribution center. As you can see here, there is this small space for the clip, this metal clip to fix in here and in the back as well. So make sure that you fix the power distribution center with the clips before you unlock, before you do the bolt. Okay, now that we have fixed it properly in place, now we will do the 13mm bolt for fixing the power distribution center, and then we will connect the negative. I have already attached the ventilation hose, so never forget this one, because it's very important to protect your battery against any extra gases or liquid. So now I have fixed this piece. As you can see, it is fixed above the edge of the battery to keep it in place. And also notice one thing, there is one edge here with some numbers and writing on it. Make sure that this part is pointing to the inside. And as you can see, the nail or the bolt is on the outside. Same with the interior one here, you can see it clearly. So don't fix it the other way around, otherwise it will not be fixing the battery properly. Now it's time to fix the bracket. Make sure that the bracket is fixed here and here with the two 13mm to keep the battery also in place. Also, another tip, before you tighten both screws, make sure that you put both in place, so that you don't fix one of them and then you find the other one not matching or not pointing towards the hole for the screw.